So let me tell you what happened today. So when I was talking to with my friend and we were talking some random topics, and out of nowhere a topic came that like why Krantish, why people don't do the things that they should be doing and they really want it, even like they would really want it, but still they're not doing it. So the conclusion came to a point that it's fear. Okay, so in this video I'm going to tell you about the what are the fears, uncertainties coaches have, or many aspiring coaches have when they start doing business online, when they're starting online, maybe transitioning from a job or maybe starting from scratch, right? So what are those fear and how to overcome those? Because I have been working with coaches personally, like I have been sitting with them on late night calls, working on their funnel ads and everything. So while I was talking to them, listening to their journey, what they have, like what they have been through, okay, what are the different kind of jobs they have, and then they become this online coach. They wanted to inspire people and like really transform people's life, and that's why they have become this online coaching industry they have chosen, right? So what if I told you like it's not about the tools, skill set to that is required for becoming a successful online coach or maybe establish an online coaching business. It's the mindset, it's the belief system, it's what you think inside your mind, and then what you are not able to do due to that is actually stopping you and not the other way around. So many of the coaches, many of the people itself think in their life that I do not have that kind of environment, I do not have these kind of people, I do not have these kind of right mentorship, I cannot invest into the high end courses, that's why I'm not able to crack this online coaching business, and everything. But I have worked with people who are at a very beginner stage, okay, where they do not have any funds. I have worked with coaches who have a lot of funds, who do not have a whose business is established now. Okay, and what are the different mindset they having when they are starting the business? Okay, what are those fear? So the first fear that comes in everyone's mind, in even in my minds also, when I started my entrepreneurship journey, that I will be doing my freelancing things and then converting into agency, and then how I will be able to sustain this, okay, for how long I will be able to do this. My family was not sure that whether I will be able to pursue a career out of it. My family is still like they are more prone towards the government job and everything, but I was like the naughty boy, and I do things which I like. Okay, so so first fear is fear of failure. Okay, we all have this fear of failure into us deep down. We all fear, right? So this fear of failure, how to overcome this? You know, so I will not be talking about in very general life. I will be talking only about the coaching industry, in online coaching business. Okay, so when you are an online coach, what's the failure for you? What's the failure for you? Your failure could be like I do not have, I'm like, people don't pay to me, people don't come to me, right? But before that there's a system of how you are approaching that method, like how you are approaching the people, how you have well created your offer, okay, and how you are outreaching to people, how what are you talking to the people, how are you presenting your offer, at what price point. So as such as like if you are seeing the Shark Tank and everything, you will be saying that there's a manufacturing needed to start a business, there's a initial capital required to start a business, right? But here in coaching business you have plenty of time, you have plenty of time to initially invest in your coaching business rather than money in the first place. Obviously you have to invest money at certain points when you have a team, when you are going to spend in ads, funnel and everything, right? So if you are fear of failure, see, life is not certain, right? So how you can have this fear of failure in which you are not doing things and still before that you are feeling fear of failure? So that's not a good thing, right? So fear of failure can be only be overcome by doing things, by letting things, by seeing things how they are unfolding, by talking to people, by understanding their pain points and making customizing your offer according to them. what is the actually ground reality going into the market, right? So this is something that fear actually you can like overcome it by just doing it. Okay. Now this imposter syndrome, this point I have written, which is imposter syndrome. Like people either don't judge them or they overjudge them. They think that who am I to teach other people, who am I to like coach people when there are so many other coaches. I do not have those kind of certification, I do not have degrees and everything. How can I become an online coach? See, these questions come into the people mind, but you really have to understand that it's not about the credential at first. It's about how you can leverage your knowledge to bring transformation in someone's life. It doesn't matter those certification has came via a coach only, right, under his banner, and you are trying to get that. And how knowledge comes from mentors, books, and courses. So if you have been going through those kind of right books, right knowledge, courses, and you exactly know that by applying this blueprint I will be able to transform someone's life, then what's actually stopping you? It's only your imposter syndrome belief system. Okay, you are not being confident. So why don't you start small? Start working for free for with an organization or some, or provide your services for free, and then see that how much you are able to like able to bring the change in other people's lives, right? Now the third fear comes is like fear of charging high, fear of charging high ticket. You see, once you have not believed that you should be charging high, then you won't be able to charge high, right? So first thing you need to believe that your services are worth that price. Okay. Earlier what I used to do, I also used to sell website creation services for 5,000 rupees, graphic design for 2,000 rupees, and 200 rupees per graphics. I've done it. Okay, but now the price has 10x. Now I sell my services 50,000 rupees, 1 lakh rupees, 1.5 lakh rupees. These are the service charges that I charge because I know the kind of value I am providing during that period. So when I started believing that okay, my services are because my skills are looks easy to me, but using my skills, if someone's business is getting affected in a positive way, then it's worth it. Charging high is worth it. So you have to start somewhere small. Okay, and then you can go up the ladder and raise your prices. So instead of thinking that if you have 10 paid clients, okay, then try to convert the 11th one at a little bit higher prices and give those kind of value addition into it. Then see like what else pain point you can cover through your coaching program. What else you can add into your coaching program, so that the certainty of achieving that transformation becomes really high, the probability of it achieving really becomes really high. Okay, so this is something like about the charging high thing. Okay, I guess I've already told you about the story of, if God comes to you and he gives you four portion and he asks to you like Krantesh, I have this four portion with me and I'm giving it to you, and it's now your job, like do it whatever you want, and these portion will make people immortal, whoever drink it. So I actually have told this story. So the first thing that I would do is like I will drink one myself, and then I will go to my close ones, and then my friends, and then other people that drink it. No matter how much they say no, I will like force them because I know its value. So when you know your value, when you understand your coaching program value, you will go to people and spread it like a wildfire. So that is about the um, charging high prices and how you can be confident in understanding your value. Now the fourth problem that comes is overthinking and perfectionism. Okay, overthinking and perfectionism is very common. It's to me also. I also think that whatever I do be is the should be the perfect thing. All my website, colored logos, brand color palettes, landing pages, all should be very perfect, okay, as per the industry standard and everything. But this is not how things works. When you are into the market, you have to test out the things before making them perfect. Okay, so before having your website and everything, waiting for branding elements and all, you should start first, because people be first talking to you and not your brand. People be trusting you and then your brands. So act accordingly. Okay, so take imperfect action. Okay, and then along the way you figure out that now you have to establish a brand, now you need this and everything, right? Now, lack of confidence in marketing, that coaches feel that they do not have confidence, they don't want to be a salesperson in their business. Okay, but you are the starting point of a business, right? You are the sales, you are the starting person, you are the person who has the knowledge and everything in your coaching business. So it's your responsibility to spread it first. You have to understand it. Even if you hire someone for your in your coaching, you have to understand all the metrics. You have to understand how people are talking to other people, otherwise you won't be able to optimize it in your coaching business, right? For example, take the example of Vivek Bindra. He has this knowledge business of helping businesses, right? So he also knows that how he has to sell, how he has to make videos, how he has to create presentation, how he has to speak, how he has to communicate. So all these skills related to marketing, lead generation, funnels, ads. I'm not talking about the like the technical part of it. Obviously you can delegate it to some freelancer agency, but if you're not understanding how these things are working, then you're at a wrong stage. You should be having an overview of everything, because it's your business. You should having that bird eye view. Fear of rejection. Okay, so how come fear of rejection becomes a bottleneck? Because people feel that there's a story that a student who always comes up always first in his class, the school, college and everything, he took suicide. You know why? Because he never tasted the taste of rejection, failure. Okay, so you have to taste the taste of failure also, rejection also. People will say no. Not everyone will become your customer, not everyone is your target audience, not everyone is your target ideal like prospect also. Okay, many will resonate with your belief, many will resonate with your solution, many will resonate with your value you're offering, but many will not. And it's okay. People will say no, and it's a part of the game. It's not the whole game, it's part of the game. So like optimize your offer for the people who are resonating with you. Specify your target audience, that who is it for, right? Now people have this limiting belief of like there are many coaches in the market, I have many, there are already so many coaches in my niche, how can I outperform them? See, so the only thing that matters to people is vibe, the taste of yours. It means that how you are communicating with people and how you are making people understand and helping them is clearly different from other people. So not everyone is going to get attracted towards everyone. Whoever feels resonated with you will come to you, right? Because I feel that when I invest in coaches in learning mentorship, when I resonate with their values and everyone, I invest in them. But I have multiple options, but I only go with the ones in which I feel more connected. But even if you don't show up and people will not knowing about you, that's a problem. So you should be not have this fear of like there are already so many coaches, how can you like outperform them? So there's no competition out there, right? Because you are different, you are unique, your profession is different, unique. Now, fear of investing in themselves. The eighth fear is fear of investing in themselves. So, what is fear of investing in themselves? It's like coaches do not invest in other courses and coaching program. So, what happened by not investing is that they are now building the limited mindset, and they are not getting the industry inside that what is exactly working in the market, and they are not even able to collaborate with other coaches, because at top people are collaborating, at bottom people are like becoming competitor of each other. So you have to understand this point also. uh, that collaborate with people, invest in courses, coaching program, go to events, so that you get that visibility, become part of a community, crack some milestone in it, okay, and all, do all of these things. Yeah. The coaches also fear about, like, they do not have clarity about their niche. So what is how certain they can get clarity? See, I have seen coaches be I've seen coaches who are into one thing only from the starting. I have seen coaches deviating from one thing to another, and then another, because we are human beings and we can gain expertise in multiple things. Because, for example, like, I know car riding, I know bike riding, I know cycle also, okay, I can walk also, I can plane ride also, okay. So all of these things you can figure out on the way. When you have figured out your strength, initially you have to figure out your strength, in which particular area you have the strength for the bringing the transformation, okay, and not the other way around, that you can bring transformation in all areas of someone's life. No, this is not how things works. Okay, so there's something like, you should get how, by identifying your strength, weaknesses, opportunities, and what are the things that is becoming for threats to you. So what are the things that is stopping you? Do not opt for that thing. Use your strength, leverage your strength point and all, right? Now, the another fear is waiting for the right time. See, there's a Chinese proverb says that the best time to plant a tree was 20 years back, and the second time, the best time is now. Okay, so if you go to the Google and search about growth of e-learning market, it is going to be happen in billion, around like 8 billion or something in the year 2025. The e-learning market, people are now more prone to investment in e-learnings, because since COVID happened, the whole system of education has changed, and now people are more becoming online, and this whole world is becoming your marketplace, your student. And people can connect with you overseas and become your student. Okay, so right now the right time is now only to start your online learning business. Okay, if you have that kind of expertise, knowledge, right? Now, people are also not the coaching business. The coaches who are successful and coaches who are not successful are because of the vision they have with themselves. So I've seen coaches when they do not talk about like they want transformation in people's life, and they just want to sell courses and programs. They are the ones coaches who do not get the transformation, who do not able to succeed in their life. Okay, because they have started this business because of the trend. Everyone is becoming coaches, everyone is earning online, everyone is selling their courses and everything. I will also do it. But if you don't have a bigger vision, longer vision, to have set your longer vision goals, that why you want your knowledge and expertise to bring it online and form into an online knowledge business without investment. Okay, so when I say without investment, you have to invest your time. Okay, either you invest your time, either you invest your money to get results. So I hope I shared multiple points, and if you think that you are on the edge of confusion and wants clarity, then you can DM me and we can schedule a call, and then we will talk about that, how things go from there. Thank you so much.